Hello, this is Paul Suellentrop on the road with Wichita State from Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where Wichita State wins 72-67 in front of an announced crowd at 9,918. Probably were at least a couple thousand less, as it's still football season in Alabama. They're not quite locked into basketball. What they missed tonight was a Wichita State team that won its third true road game of the season and really played well, especially down the stretch where, again, what stands out about this team is they just don't fold, don't get frazzled, and keep things going. I think Takale Cotton really deserves some special mention for the way he held this team together over the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half. WSU was in some pretty serious foul trouble with Ron Baker, Fred Van Fleet, and Clay Anthony Early all sitting over on the bench with 2 fouls. Greg Marshall said he thought about putting 1 or 2 of them back in, but Takale and really the other 4 guys off the bench were able to at least keep Wichita State close. Takale had to do a lot during that time. He had to run the team, break the press, did some scoring, and of course playing defense, and Wichita State led 33-32 at the halftime. Clay Anthony Early came through with a season-high 26 points. He made 7 of 11 shots, really shot the ball inside the arc really well. Most importantly, he made 11 of 11 free throws. Not an easy thing to do in an empty gym. He did it on the road. So this has kind of been a season where Clay Anthony's been up and down. I don't think he's played as well as he would like, but to come through with 26 points, 5 rebounds on the road is a really nice effort for him. Along with Takale, Wichita State maybe found some more depth there in that first half. They had to have some guys off the bench: Evan Wessel, Darius Carter, Nick Wiggins. They were all in there those last 4 or 5 minutes, and while maybe they didn't score a whole lot, they were solid. They made some plays that don't show up in the box score, and that's got to be encouraging going forward for a team that maybe hasn't been as deep as some of Greg Marshall's team. The last 4 or 5 minutes showed that those guys can really help out. So the Shockers now go to 11-0, and if you're looking at the rest of the schedule, they'll be favored in every regular season game, probably every Missouri Valley Conference tournament game, unless something happens as far as injuries. So this is a team that now is looking at putting together a very impressive record. I don't know that anybody expected them to start 11-0 with road games at St. Louis and Alabama, but they got through both those tests, and now they can try to keep winning, work for the highest possible seed in the NCAA tournament. A very successful road trip into the SEC for Wichita State. They win at 72-67. They're up next playing North Carolina Central on Sunday. It's Paul Suellentrop for the Wichita Eagle. Thanks.